Thank you. Welcome. I do a lot of intermittent fasting topics, walking, nature, therapy, a few sit down videos, but this is primarily walking. As I was sitting down there, I had the remote in my hand, flipping through the channels, hoping that Cobra Kai season 6, the second half, would, air today, but Netflix says November 11th. So then, procrastination. I'm looking for other things to do to remain on the couch. And then I started going in between YouTube, Netflix, scrolling, Instagram, to my computer, just looking for habits, excuses that keep me indoors because it's a little it's in the high 60s, which is perfect. And I actually changed into my shorts and this you know athletic wear, and I just went for it. So I stepped out and just decided, I'm procrastinating, I'm wasting time. Let's get out and let's just freaking walk. You have done this before many times, Jazz. Come on, let's go, let's go. And so here I am. I'm smiling. I'm happy is because I won the day. It's about 1:20 right now in Las Vegas, Nevada. Beautiful temperature right now. It's not too cold. So as soon as you see the crack of sunlight, a little warmth in the air, most times you'll have that break in the day. And if you don't like the cold, drop everything and leave. Like, even at your work, lunchtime, you get an hour, right? If you're fasting, use that hour to take a brisk 15-20 minute walk. You won't even really break sweat, but you're still burning calories. So the whole reason why I'm starting off the video this way is that the environment that we are in today is really our comfort zone. And mainstream, the way it's set up, the media, what we're fed, the cell phone that we're always scrolling through. These are all tools and comfort instruments, and even the foods, the convenient foods that keep us indoors, to be honest. And especially when it's Q4, I talk about the winter arc a lot. I don't personally really believe the winter arc, but I do think that the fourth quarter is a make or break for a lot of people. And hear me out. The reason why, for me personally, the winter arc doesn't exist is because this lifestyle is a 365 circle. It's not an arc, right? For me. And so this winter arc brings it into perspective for most people when you preface it that way. But it's almost like cheating your mindset. You don't need that reminder. I think we all intuitively know what needs to be done and why we need to get out and walk more, because the average American, at least the Western civilization, we are so lazy. We know this has to be done. Honestly, this is very enjoyable. This is nothing hard. When you leave, I say this all the time and I will say it again, you're home, you're a cranky person, right? You don't want to deal with people. Heck, I think people are draining. And if you're like me, you would agree. I try to, remain an introvert as much as I can because there's a lot of peace in it. But at the same time, it's healthy to get out the way I am right now, and get your heart rate up, right? Get your cardiovascular system opening up, because that's really the beauty of life is your body. You're bringing it back to life, if that makes sense. And honestly, man, I can't stop talking about this. And it's repetitive and said in many different ways, but you can see the true passion, the joy that I have of just movement, right? I haven't even gotten to my martial arts and dance background. That's a video. I've done a few videos on that, but just if you can walk, please walk. If you are able to, your health allows to do so, please walk. If you want to bust that gut, right? It's not going to happen overnight, but it's going to happen through these moments here, these very moments that you put in. I can tell you that this is the relationship you have to build with yourself. It takes one walk at a time, 1 mile at a time, heck, 100 feet at a time, 100 steps at a time. And then we can start discussing 100 days at a time. You feel me? 100 days, 1 quarter, 30 days in a month, right? This is how I break it down in the mindset. You can't look at the whole 365 like, oh my God, that's a mountain, 10,000 steps, what, 100,000? 10,000 every day, 10,000. If you can do 7, 8 because of some health conditions, and if you want to set that as a soft target, I don't believe in soft targets like that, because once you start walking, this becomes so second nature, repetitive, that you're going to love it, and you lose track of time, you lose track of your steps, and you want more. And that's the beauty of this. It's not hard. You just want to do more of it. And then you pick up the phone, and then you post on social media, right? You're trying to tag others. Look what I did. Look what I did. I mean, isn't this a reason why we enter Spartan races and those obstacle courses, right? To have a sense of belonging, yes, with the community, but also to have a sense of achievement, a sense of purpose. And if you don't have a sense of purpose, and if you're trying to find one, I suggest you do this very thing here. Just do this walk. You have 2 feet, 2 legs. Your body is designed to do this day in, day out, day in, day out. And you look around you, we are sick, meaning the general population is sick. We're inflamed with foods that are inflammatory, right? Our digestion systems are messed up. We lack sleep, we lack sunlight, we lack vitamin D, we lack exercise, we lack just the basic steps, a basic act of walking, right? The media, the mainstream, pharmaceuticals is a big business. Medicine is a big business. Hospitals need you to be sick. I'll say it again. Hospitals and doctors need you to be sick. I had my physical done not too long ago, and I don't believe the DEXA scan. I didn't even get a DEXA scan. It was some kind of scan I got as I requested it, and they came back and said, "Wow, you're at 8% body fat." I'll throw my picture up. You can tell me. Yeah, that's great. That's numerically, that's awesome. I still have work to do. I think I'm more like 12%, 11, maybe 10 sometimes, depending on salt, sugar, sleep, stress, water. I can't believe I'm mouthing off this way because this is what I love to do. But anyway, then he follows up to say, "But I have some other news for you." I'm like, "Okay, I don't like the tonality, but what's your news?" Then he goes to say that your cholesterol is just on the higher end. I'm like, "See, doctor, this is why I disagree with your numbers. A little bit of a high cholesterol is actually good for you. It's not a bad thing. If you are like me and following the carnivore diet, where I mostly eat meat or try to surround most of my foods around meat, look up some of the search results on YouTube and see how many doctors specialize in this field. There's nothing wrong with being a little over your, calories. And I'm not talking about the good cholesterol. I'm talking about the bad cholesterol, right? Uh, Let me take that back. I'm talking about the total cholesterol. Obviously, you want this number to be made up mostly of your good cholesterol. I think I was like at 220 something, but when you look at it, once again, who designs this number, right? Who creates this threshold? It's the community, it's the medical community, it's the pharmaceuticals, it's the business, it's a machine. I'm not a doctor. I don't sit behind there, but I will tell you how my body responds and performs is, I'm not sick, and that's all I can ask for. With the 8% body fat reading is what they said. I don't believe it. I think with the way I look, I'm probably around 11, maybe 12. Nothing more than 12, really. If you looked at my physique, you can see it, right? I mean, you can see some visible shades of abs. It's around 11, 12%, maybe 13 if I eat bad on just having a bad day. Many factors go into that, but yeah. So when so the doctor cracked up the smile. He goes, "Oh, so you got the memo?" I'm like, I am the memo, sir. I am the specimen. You are doing the test." He's a good doctor here in Las Vegas. And I personalized. I picked him for a reason, is because he caters to a lot of us folks that come from California, Silicon Valley. I'm a little spoiled, but hey, I'll pay a premium for health. I think everyone should if you can. Um, so yeah, he had no arguments. In fact, he asked me for my diet, my habits, what I do, and of course I share. This is my secret sauce. See, I'm not scared to share this as free information, right? Because I know that a lot of people are not me, meaning I have the mindset I'm locked in, man. I am freaking locked in to this, not winter arc, but I just know come January I can post a shirtless picture. Not that I live in that vanity, but I need to remind myself that I've worked hard for this body. And it's so hard to get your best physique. It's so easy to destroy it within a few days of drinking, partying, and eating like ish. And you feel sick, right? So we are here at this point in our lives, and the American culture, the Western culture, is the system is designed to keep you weak, sick, and dependent on drugs, medication, vices. We are focused on relieving the cure, you know, reducing the suffering, but not necessarily curing the root and looking deeper, the layers. In my humble opinion, it's your habits that really is the medicine. I'll say it again, it's your habits that are really the medicine. It's your choices that you're making is the medicine. The process that you're afraid of is the medicine. How many times can I say this, folks? I'm trying to not just sit behind on my stairs. Some videos I do, but most videos, this is my background. I might change the scenery, but what better way, right, to influence and help and try to bond with you all is to actually show you as an example. This is what I love to do. This is what I love to do with a passion. As soon as I saw daylight, I dropped everything. I'm also fasting right now. I'm fasted walking. And what the beauty of fasting also is the more you walk during a fast, the growth hormone that releases in your system, you don't want food. You'll be surprised at how little food you really need to be satiated. I dropped a lot of knowledge there, folks. The main thing is that this is not some guy sitting in a car video that many YouTubers I'm seeing popping up thinking YouTube is on easy mode. No, man, it doesn't work that way. I don't care how easy YouTube mode gets. I am not looking for an easy way out. I am not looking for an easy way, or a route to get to where I need to, because this is as organic, as honest, as authentic as it gets. Is that, holding this gimbal is like a 5, 8, 10-pound dumbbell. You start switching arms and shoulders and arms, you start to feel the burn. You're mounting the camera, right? Walking to my destination, which is about a mile away or so from where I live, is mental. It's a mental game. So in order for me to be rewarded with this background, which I absolutely love, especially during post-production, I'm like, my God, that looks so amazing, right? I have to earn this. I have to earn it. I have no problem putting in the work to earn my stripes because, as a Kobe Bryant Mamba disciple, there are no shortcuts. When you're sleeping, I'm working. I am that guy that's going to be in that gym to remind you. I am that guy. I am that guy that'll be putting up the reps. I am that guy that'll show up when everyone is sleeping. When everyone is sleeping. I'm putting in the work. I'm drenched in a lather of sweat. I'm putting up buckets. Championships are won there. That's the beauty. That's the destination. The process. That's the dream. The process is the dream. The destination is the championship, but the process is the dream. What are you scared of? Why aren't you walking? Why are you eating like ish? Ask these questions. Ask these questions of yourself. And then you figure out what's your next course of action, what's your calling. Sooner or later, this catches up to you, folks. So you're going to have to answer to yourself. My question is, are you willing to do that today? Are you willing to take that step today? All right? Think about that. Till the next one, Mamba out.